Hey guys, it's Jeff. What's up? This is my sgman182 contest entry response. What he wanted was basically just like a top 10 horror movies, your favorite 10 that you love. But I've done a top 10 already in the past, and then I've done another top 10 which was pretty much similar. So, I hope this is alright, dude. Just speaking to SG-Man here. If I do this, I actually went ahead and I picked 15, zombie movies, and I guess some you can't really call like zombie movies. It's like infected kind of things, like 28 Days Later, whatever, like, viral kind of things. But yeah, I roughly just all group it in with zombies. So, I hope this is a valid entry. If it's not, then, whatever, it was a fun video anyways. So yeah, let me start off. No order or anything. This Return of the Living Dead Part 2. It was funny with this. I had just sent a package to Thomas, aka Terror for Tommy, and on the back of one of the Fangoria issues, there was the artwork for, I think it was the VHS release, Return of the Living Dead Part 2, and I actually never noticed it until now. They changed some of the design on it, like the way the nose looks, and they added some, like, yellowish tones, and they brightened it up a little bit. And on the back of that magazine, it's just really just dark and ominous, and the nose is completely different looking. Yeah, so that's just one of them. If you want to go ahead over to Terror for Tommy's channel and check that out, you'll see. The next one up, this is a great one too. It's called The Dead Next Door. This one was directed by J.R. Bookwalter. He also wrote it and produced it. It's a fairly low-budget zombie flick, but some of the gore in it is cool. I'm not going to really speak on these too much. I think this is actually getting another release pretty soon. This is about like the second DVD release already, but yeah, there's some other companies putting it out. Here's this one, Tokyo Zombie. It's kind of comedy, horror, sort of like slapstick stuff going on, but the zombies look pretty cool in it. You gotta really be open-minded to watch films like this. This was put out by manga, but it's had something to do also with Anchor Bay. And it took a couple years actually for this to hit Anchor Bay to come out here in the States, from what I know. Yeah, not too bad overall. It's got like martial arts stuff in it, and zombies, and a lot of comedy. Here's The Dawn of the Dead, 2004 remake. Yeah, I did throw a couple remakes in here. Out of like basically any remake ever for any movie, this is my absolute favorite. A lot of people crap on it, but I thought it was excellent. The only stuff I really don't like about it is the whole, the scene like with Mekhi Phifer and his girlfriend, and they're having a baby, and it's like this zombie baby thing. That was just stupid. I didn't like that, but the rest of the movie was awesome. It's just I really wish they would have left that out. Here's this one, Days of Darkness, As Humanity Makes Its Last Stand. This was a blind buy. It only cost about $3 or $4, and I don't know if it's on Blu-ray. I don't think it is, but yeah, they're a little like exaggerated here. 2 billion zombies and 11 humans. There's max in the movie. There's probably about 50 zombies or so, and then the rest of it is like pretty bad, CG stuff going on. But it was cool. For the money, I'll buy just about anything that's zombie related because I'm a sucker for it. This is part of this Undead Rising 3 movie classics thing. The one that I picked out was right here, Hard Rock Zombies. The actual DVD release by itself of this goes for a bunch of money, at least $30 plus from what I've seen, and I think it's the same cut. I'm almost positive on that. It's weird. It's like Revolt of the Zombies and Night of the Living Dead, they use the black and white, and then Hard Rock Zombies is color. It's just weird, like it doesn't really match up or anything, but this is awesome. If you haven't seen Hard Rock Zombies, definitely check it out. Another movie that gets really bad reviews. I'm not talking about this, I'm just mentioning Hard Rock Zombies again. Here's George A. Romero's Night of the Living Dead. This is my favorite version because it has the black and white and the color on one disc. And, you know, I mean, give the color a chance if you haven't seen it. It's kind of like watching it from a whole new perspective. But yeah, I know it was meant to be watched in black and white, and there was color back then and everything. So here's Rupert Everett and Cemetery Man. Another one that I love. This is more of like, you know, Italian zombie. This is like one of the last really good Italian films to come out in like the 90s. Yeah, so I mean the gore in this is good. It's got a lot of you know, the plot itself is interesting, and you know, some twists and turns and stuff, and it's overall a great movie. Here's my Blu-ray of 28 Days Later. This is more of like a viral thing, but you know, I always group those movies in with zombies. I know it's not like 100% zombie movie, but I don't know what you would exactly call it. But yeah, I mean, 28 Days Later is awesome. The one thing that bothers me about this is the whole thing, like, with that, like, military camp. It's, you know, when they're making the broadcast, like, oh, we can save you, come here, and the whole thing, and, you know, some of that is dumb. Like, what, you know, they try to do with the girls and stuff, make it so, like, they would, you know, repopulate, and the soldiers would have their way with them, and that the one soldier that became a zombie that they put on, like, a big chain, like a dog out in, like, a courtyard, that was stupid. But, I mean, it's like, this movie is amazing up until, I don't know, about maybe 45 minutes in, and then it kind of falls flat a little bit, and then towards the end it gets good again. This movie surprised me, and I absolutely love it. Zombieland, you know, Woody Harrelson, Jesse Eisenberg. Awesome. Another kind of like zom-com, you know, zombie comedy. Amazing. I hope they really do the second one. I'm not sure what Woody Harrelson's standpoint is on that. He might not do it. So if he doesn't sign on, then there might not be a Zombieland 2. There's the unrated director's cut of Land of the Dead, George A. Romero, of course. Great movie. I want to pick this up on Blu-ray. The only way to really watch this is the unrated, because the theatrical, like, all the good gore is basically stripped out of it. And this is one of my favorite opening scenes from any movie I've ever seen. You know, with that, the zombies, and you see them in like that gazebo, and you know, it's got this really like weird bluish kind of like, you know, color to it, and it's weird. And then you see them like trying to do some of the things that they had in their memories, you know, like try to play the trombone or try to play the tambourine, and it's just real creepy, you know. And then they show the gas station scene and stuff. So I'll always remember that. Here's another one, this Dimension Extreme, The Zombie Diaries. This movie is just, a lot of people just say it's laughable at best. There is actually talk of having a second one of this. I think they're trying to get it funded right now. Someone said the best zombie film ever. Not at all, but I mean, it was cool. You know, just a different take on it. I really liked that. I actually had received this as a gift towards, I think, one of my birthdays. Here's 28 Days, not 28, yeah, the sequel to 28 Days Later, 28 Weeks Later. This is just a crappy full-screen version. I got this for $2 online, so I figured, what the hell. But I want to get the Blu-ray of it, actually. That's the thing, though, with some Blu-rays. Like, you'll have the DVD, and there's a number of special features. You buy the Blu-ray, and it's basically bare bones, and there's only 1 or 2 features, and that's disappointing, I guess, because they want to keep like the awesome picture quality, and a lot of the special feature stuff, they don't have that, you know. But yeah, 28 Weeks Later. Here's Tom Savini's directorial version of Night of the Living Dead, 1990. Amazing movie. This is my favorite film that Tony Todd has starred in. He was just superb in this movie. You know, also Candyman is really cool too, the first one. A lot of people like the second one better. I personally like the first one better, but whatever, to each their own, right? And I just recently got the awesome work print of this from Spalding 069, Vance. And then finally, this is a fan edit. This is 1978, Dawn of the Dead, George Romero, of course. And this is the extended Mole Arrows cut. I had spoke about this a few times. I just printed just a, a rough cover. There's nothing else on it in a slim case. 3 different people worked on this, and they basically cut the theatrical version, director's cut, and the European cut all into one. And like they spliced basically all the stuff that was left out of one version into the next, and then from that version into the next, and then this becomes around 2.5 hours long. It's awesome though. Yeah, I was actually looking for, I have a Divimax version on DVD, but either my niece or nephew borrowed it, and it was too late to wake them up to see where it was, so I just figured I would put the fan edit in there. See, like this is like from 2004, Dawn of the Dead, and I put that with the 1978. That's just how the cover looks. There's nothing from 2004 in here. So let me just recap real quick. 1978, Dawn of the Dead. Night of the Living Dead, 1990. 28 weeks later. Zombie Diaries. Land of the Dead. Zombieland. 28 weeks later. Cemetery Man. Night of the Living Dead, black and white and color. Hard Rock Zombies on this one. Days of Darkness, 2004, Dawn of the Dead, remake, reboot. Tokyo Zombie. J.R. Bookwalter's The Dead Next Door. And finally, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. So yeah, big thanks to sgman for holding this contest, and I'm going to be putting his link in the description box. And yeah, alright, thanks for watching everybody. Bye.